there's 3 worksheets in here because the first page asks you to calculate. Oh, did I miss the second page of the quantity? This is what happens when it's live, right? Okay. I'm sorry about that. Thank you, Shauna, for reminding me. Where am I? Desired over, no. I'm on quantity to be dispensed liquid, right? Okay. Since you mentioned it, Shauna, it's your turn. I'm sorry about that. I thought we already did the back. So the back would be, that's why it's flipped. The back would be liquid dosage forms. Again, rewind. Quantity to be dispensed, back page, liquid dosage forms, solution, suspension, syrup, etc. Shauna, can you speak?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. We're going to do the left column going down. Amoxil 150 milligrams per 5 ml, 1 teaspoon TID times 12 days. Quantity would be?
I got 180 caps.
Okay, it should be ml. Why?
Oh, because yeah.
Why? Because it's 1 teaspoon TID times 12 days. So that's 5 ml times 5 times 12. That's 180 ml. Okay? So if this is a test, I will have to mark you wrong because 180 capsules is totally different than 180 ml. Get it? Who got 180 ml? Hands up. Okay. ml abbreviation. The correct abbreviation for ml is lowercase m, capital L. However, if you're writing it fast, ml like this is okay too. Okay? We're not supposed to use MLS, okay, which is milliliters, okay? But there are some doctors who write MLS, some teachers who write MLS, but it's not supposed to be used. So those are the correct abbreviations. It's really lowercase m, capital L, okay? So moving on, lower tab elixir 1 to 2, TSP, Q4 to 6H PRN times 16 days. Quantity would be?
960.
960, and what would the unit be?
ml.
ml, correct. So hands up, 960 ml. So I know where the problem is, okay? Zithromax, 400 milligrams per 5 ml, 1 teaspoon, 6QH, Q6H times 25 days. Shauna, quantity would be?
500 ml.
Correct, 500 ml. Who got 500 ml? Next one, Megestrol suspension, 40 milligrams per ml, 1 ml QID times 44 days. Quantity would be?
176 ml.
Correct, 176 ml. Lactulose, 1 TBSP BID times 70 days. Quantity would be?
So this one I put a question mark because I didn't know if I did it right, but I got 2,100 ml.
2,100 ml. That's only 2.1 liters. Okay, that's correct. So who got 176 ml for Megestrol? Who got 2,100 ml for lactulose? See, I told you, don't second guess yourself. Okay. Phenergan with codeine, 1 TSP, Q6 to 8H, PRN cough, times 90 days. Quantity would be?
1,800 ml.
Correct, 1,800 ml. Hycodan syrup, 1 to 2 TSP, Q4 to 6 PRN cough times 15 days. Quantity would be?
900 ml.
900 ml, correct. Who got 900 ml? Hands up. My Shauna, are you ready? Thank you, Shauna. My Shauna, can you speak?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Going down, right side, Amoxil 250 milligrams per 5 ml. 1 teaspoon, Q6H times 15 days. Quantity would be?
300 ml.
Correct, 300 ml. Zyrtec syrup, half teaspoon, Q12H times 80 days. Quantity would be?
400 ml.
Correct. Who got 300 and 400 on those two? Hands up. Okay. Feel free to stop me, huh? Chlorhexidine, 3 TSP BID times 31 days. My Shauna, quantity would be?
1,395 ml.
Okay, it's all for a little bit. Okay, why? 3 TSP would be 3 times 5 is? 15 ml, correct? 15 ml, okay? But there's a BID. So
right,
times 2.
2.
Times?
31.
That would be?
Times 31. 901.
3 times 5 is 15 times 2 times 31 is 900.
930.
What's the answer?
930 ml.
Correct. 930 ml. You got it? You got what you missed?
Yes, I had a 3 instead of a 2.
Oh, okay. Perfect. BID is by or bis India, which means 2, like bicycle too, okay? So be careful with that one. Who got 930? Hands up. Okay, good job. Can you still see my whiteboard? Is it helping? Okay, moving on. My Shauna, touch the next. 1 teaspoon BID times 12 days.
120 ml.
120 ml, correct. Tegretol suspension, 100 milligrams per 5 ml. 1.5 teaspoon, which means 1.5 TSP. TID to QID times 30 days. Answer would be?
900 ml.
Correct. Who got 900 ml? This can be confusing, huh? So take note, that's 1.5 TSP. Convert that to ml, that will be 7.5 ml. TID versus QID, you pick up the QID, which is times 4. You get it? And then you multiply that by 30, because it's 30 days. So the answer is 900 ml. Who got this one again? Hands up. Okay. Doxepin, 10 milligram per ml, 2 ml BID times 60 days. My Shauna?
240 ml.
240 ml, correct. Tussie Organidin, 5 ml BID PRN times 12 days. Quantity would be?
120 ml.
Who got 120 ml? I'm so proud of all of you for paying attention to the video lectures. Even if the samples in the video lectures are 1 problem each one, this is your chance. That's why I said don't worry about the math. Use the video lecture, do your worksheets, and then we meet live, clear out whatever's not clear, and we'll go over all the worksheets so that you know that you're doing the right thing. Okay, is that clear? Okay, Shauna, thank you for that. Last one before our new topic. Okay, I'm gonna give you a break after this last one. Many students get the answers on this one wrong because, not because they don't know how to do it, but because they didn't read the instructions. Pay attention. If you are paying attention, the first page said, calculate for a single dose. Single dose. When you say single dose, the instruction may be per dose, that's the same. Per administration, that's also the same. Take note, per dose, single dose, per administration. In layman's term, per pop, per taking, okay? So there are numbers here that aren't necessary in the calculation. Take note of that, okay? And the first step to solving word problems is to figuring out what numbers are necessary. And then what I do, if it's a paper test, I cross out the ones that I will not use in the problem. I encircle the ones I'm going to use in the problem. That's your first page. Second page has a different instruction. Second page has an instruction per day, which means the instruction may also say single day or a day. How much do you have to give to the patient per day or a single day? Is that clear? Okay. And then the last one is actually total volume, but I'd like you to correct that to total quantity instead, which we just finished doing. Is that clear? Total quantity, because the answers are not just volume. So the third page is how much do you have to give to the patient for the entire duration of treatment, which is the same as our previous topic. Is that clear? Okay, go back to first page. First page would be single dose. So the BID, the TID, the QID doesn't matter because that's per day. And then for how long? For 10 days, for 30 days, they don't matter too in the calculation on page 1. Because page 1 instruction says page 1 instruction says single dose. Is that correct? So you might want to start crossing out the BID, the TID, the QID in the 10 days, the 30 days, the 7 days, okay? And just focus on the first calculation. Amoxil 500 milligrams BID is the order or the prescription times 10 days. But the supply that we have is Amoxil 250 milligram capsule. You don't tell the patient, I'm sorry, I could not fill your prescription because your prescription says 500 milligrams and we only have 250 milligrams.